TikTok helped me basically grow my agency $1 million in 1 year. This year's been different, but like last year we grew $1 million just from my TikTok content. We're not talking like I made no money from TikTok. It was all inbound leads.
What's up, everybody? It's Sunit Agrawal with another episode of the Reside Platform podcast. Today I have my very esteemed friend and colleague, Mitch Barham. And Mitch, tell everybody what you do and some of your story and why you're here.
Yeah, no, I own a digital marketing agency, so I'm that guy that stalks everybody with ads for businesses and basically help them grow and scale through really structure all the platforms except for Snapchat, because I'm just an old man who don't understand Snapchat. But you're Bing, Google, Facebook, Reddit ads, like Reddit's a slept-on one. Yeah, no, that's basically what we do in a nutshell.
So Reddit is super fascinating. I had Qasim from Driven on last week, and we talked about Reddit for an hour. So to get right into the nerd stuff.
Yeah, no, Reddit's so slept on from an organic side because of the LLM scraping, the ChatGPTs and Gemini and everything.
Yes, that's huge, dude.
It's huge. I think it's like right behind Wikipedia on like the scraping of the LLMs is what I've discovered. But
Yeah.
so one, from an organic standpoint, for both the AEO and then your SEO, but then paid ads side, it is the cheapest platform out there. We're talking like $2 CPMs. I mean, we were getting $2 CPMs, and they convert, and they don't look like ads because you get to choose the subreddit that you want it to show up in, and then what words somebody might search, and then that ad will show up in the feed that from their search, that they did inside of Reddit. So you get to choose where the ads go, and they crush, and then they feed the entire ecosystem. That's where it gets hard for people to wrap their heads around. You're not going to get like your 4, 5, 6 times return, but it's very much top of funnel and very much slept on from every angle of businesses, and every business can use it. Realtors,
Really?
bankers, like everybody can do it. Yeah.
Okay. After this call, I have a 30-minute break, and I'm going to go fire off some Reddit ads. So realtors, right? So local real estate house, look up the terms. What, could I look up like the Google search terms for that? Or is it another Reddit type of data?
No, yeah, Reddit's got its own data. So in like the back end of Reddit, you can type in these terms and do like your own keyword research. And then also when you're doing the targeting, it'll pop up like trying to think of what Facebook ads where you could type in interest and it'll populate some stuff. It'll do the same thing and then show you like how much it's searched, and then you just pile those in there. So you could literally do real estate, your town, or there's probably subreddits, which most people don't realize. There's probably subreddits around real estate, whatever it is you're doing for your town, or just a community page for your town that you can run ads in. And it's just total,
That's
it's like
fire.
cheap awareness. Yeah.
But what about ads are great, and I know you have an agency. I also know that you personally like organic traffic just as much as I do. Just as much as most people, right?
Yes. Free traffic is always great.
Yes, free. Reddit for free traffic. Because let me be totally selfish, is I've been starting to get incredible real estate leads from ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes up as ChatGPT in my CRM. In the real estate space, the main CRM is Follow Boss. Shout out to them. But the source, it just came out of nowhere, dude. One of my phone setters called and said, or texted me, he goes, "Hey, you got a ChatGPT lead." So I think it came from Google.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
Best realtor in Sacramento. I'm one of the 3 people that comes up from years of Google stuff, from local ads, LSA. But what's the organic play? What can a realtor do as an organic play on Reddit?
Basically, on Reddit, so I can give you do you want the borderline black hat version?
As long as it's borderline.
There's an old term that we used to use back in my e-com days where it was you were shilling your own stuff.
Yeah.
But let's say you have a friend and your friend goes and posts in in one of the subreddits of, I don't know, Sacramento, Austin, whatever. And they're asking for who's a great realtor to use. I'm looking for this kind of house, blah, blah, blah. You're going to get a whole bunch of comments. You let that ride out. You let it get some comments, and you can go back and forth. So you have that person go back and forth. You get in there as well a little bit. The trick is then down the road, say a week or two later, that friend goes back, edits their initial post, and then puts like an update. Used to neat, amazing, blah blah blah. That thread is going to rank inside of like on Google. As we all know, Reddit's like right up at the top. So that thread is going to rank very fast on Google. And it's not illegal. It's borderline black hat. You know,
Borderline,
it's
but it's definitely not black hat. It's borderline.
no. It's just some people might have an ethical problem with it. And it's okay, that's fine. Like
I
I
mean,
love to.
every realtor has their mom leave them a review on
Yeah.
Zillow and Google, so it's the same shit.
Right. No, 100%. And there's that. And then it's just providing value and then dropping your name occasionally here and there, getting somebody to write like a nice Reddit, a nice post about you. Basically, almost utilize it from an organic side like you would your Google My Business page.
Our Facebook group, it sounds like almost.
Oh, yeah, literally. And here's the other wild thing, too. Like, anybody can create a subreddit. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, Sunit, you could go in and create your own subreddit for Sunit Real Estate, and like, boom, now you're the moderator. I've created subreddits for some of our businesses that we do stuff for, and it's just to get their name out there more as AI started to become more and more of a thing, and we knew Reddit was becoming more of a play. I went out and like I own their subreddit just because I'm the one that made it, but like I could hand it over at any time. So go create your own subreddit. If you don't have a community page, let's say by some fluke there's not a community subreddit for your town, go build it. You own it. You
Yeah,
control it.
it would be really great if I could create a bot that would just go and update it.
That's how
Reddit was
Reddit
made.
started. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how Reddit became Reddit. I would imagine there's a way to do it with like Operator or like ChatGPT's agent. I don't know if Manus could do it, but yeah, it'd be nice. I mean, shoot,
Operator for
man,
sure.
yeah, just get like a. Well, most realtors, you guys all have assistants. At least you should. If you don't, go get yourself one. But just have them go out there and do it. A couple posts a day. It's no big deal.
PA, yeah, absolutely. Dude, that's a big opportunity, especially how much Chat GPT indexes, is that the right word? Chat GPT references
Yeah.
it.
And it's powerful authority. So like with you getting leads from ChatGPT, I'm not surprised because you've been around a lot doing what you do for a while. You have a lot of authority, a lot of accolades on the web. So like you're looked at as an authority in that space. So the same way that's essentially what everybody else should do is like somehow get some PR articles made about you, get some blogs out there, your Google My Business page, like anywhere you can build authority. And then GPT, Gemini, and Perplexity will eventually pick it up. Like my solar client, I mean, they probably get 10 leads a week. We haven't even tried. It's all of a sudden out of nowhere. It's like ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gemini feed them leads every single week. I have an ecom business they
Or a
actually
solar
sell.
client. Or a solar client.
Yeah, that was a solar client. Then I have an ecom client that also gets sales attributed to ChatGPT.
But where's so the solar is very relevant to real estate. How are they able to get all those leads?
So it really comes down to their authority. Like they've been around a long time, but there's also a lot of blogs. So an easy, simple hack that we're all starting to catch on to for the non-paid side, but also getting into the GPTs, the AEO or AEIOU, whatever people want to call it these days.
AEO, yeah.
Yeah, I always feel like old McDonald when I hear that. But
What does AEO mean to those of the listeners that don't know? Because we're getting real technical and I'm here for it, bro.
yeah, I think it's agentic. Oh God, what is it?
Agentic engine optimization.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the E for some reason.
Yeah,
But then they have GEO, generative, and then it's
that's
so
right.
funny. There's so many different versions of it yet. We'll all land on one eventually, but
I like
um,
AEO. It was
I do
perfect.
too.
Yeah.
And Cosm helped coin that, so
Yeah,
we'll
Costin did coin it. Yes.
pimp Cosm out a little bit there. But the no, with them, it was a lot of content. And the one thing that we've started to notice because the way we one search the way people handled search period had been changing over the years. So your 2 3 word phrases weren't really being searched. Like we were watching long tail keywords, even in paid ads, get more action than short. So when you use ChatGPT or any kind of AI, you talk to it in natural language. Even if you're typing to it, like you're not typing 3 words. What is house? Like no, like you're not doing that, right? Like you're typing in these long sentences and asking long questions.
Yes.
So if you can create content around phrases or what we'll still call keywords, but like keywords or questions that are like 7+ words, those get eaten by GPT way more. And you're just creating it almost FAQ style because that's how GPT, Perplexity, Gemini kind of output it. It's kind of FAQ, like you're asking a question, here's the answer.
So when you say content, written blogs on your website,
Yep. Blogs on your website,
schema
YouTube.
markup all dialed in, right?
Yeah, I don't even know if you really need to go that far. If you really want to get technical, I like schema markup always has played a role in even SEO, but just having that content and then, or like the blog content, and then at least distribute it, get it out there and get some backlinks to it or whatever. But answering those long form questions is what's, in my opinion, about the only thing any of us can say for certain is getting people into Chat GPT, Gemini, Perplexity way faster than anything.
Wow.
And we're also used to trying to rank for short words. And now it's no, dude, I want when I don't really do a lot of SEO stuff, but like for my business, I've been doing it for the AEO stuff and a few other people. I just kind of tell them how to do it. This is what I see. This is what I'm learning from other people. Just go try this. If you go into Search Console, Google Search Console, I forget the exact way, but there's literally a way to filter by keywords, 7 words or longer. Find those. That's what people are asking. And then you go answer those.
Asking a real question with the chat to the LLM, large language.
Yep. And it'll scrape it. And there's almost no rhyme or reason outside of Wikipedia, which none of us can edit, Reddit, YouTube, and then the actual articles on the web.
So YouTube, what's your YouTube game like right now?
I'll be honest, full transparency, my YouTube game sucks. From an
I bet.
organic standpoint, it's a lot of shorts. My YouTube presence has been repurposing my short form TikTok videos over there. So my EA does that. It just starting to do long forms. Man, long form is a whole different game than short form. I'm great at minute under. I talk fast. I get it all out. I'm very direct and to the point. So like when I have to do fluff in filler, oh man, it feels so weird. And like my cadence is way different. I feel like I sound stupid, but I have started putting up more long form. Again, answering questions. That's all I'm doing is just answering questions that I know people are asking. For example, like one of the ones that just went out was why did my Facebook ads stop working after a few days? 4 minute video, 5 minute video answering that question.
I ask that, every other day.
Oh, I can answer that one for you. Yeah, that's
I do that and say, hey,
yeah.
this campaign fucking sucks. Yes.
Is Facebook sucking for you too? Yeah, everybody right now. Sorry, Sunit.
Yeah. Yeah. YouTube's crazy because like I went hard a couple years ago, meaning I had a full-time camera guy. We put 5 long form out a week.
Dang.
Dang. A couple years ago, maybe 5 years ago now, the channel never took off. I have this podcast, which is going pretty, this is episode maybe 150 from my
Nice.
channel. That's when you put a podcast out. And I hired a YouTube coach about 4 months ago. So working on his plans. I haven't really put up all the episodes yet, but we shall see what happens.
Yeah. It's the whole search engine too. Yeah, I wish I had a better answer for you, but just so I don't blow smoke up people's ass, like I don't have much of a right now. It's fly by the seat of my pants.
Yeah. There's lots of realtors, dude, who are in our community and in our group who generate a lot of leads off of YouTube.
Oh, I believe it.
And they're good friggin' leads, bro. Like the person that
Hmm.
watched how many long form videos, they feel like they know the host already, the agent, and they call and they want to talk to like one of our Reside coaches is Ross Hardy, and he gets calls all day and I want to talk to Ross. So it's really good. Now, let's get into the other organic place where we both really go hard, and that's the social media, the regular social media. So Facebook, Instagram. You do any LinkedIn?
Yeah, it gets repurposed on there. I don't
Yeah,
focus much
same.
on LinkedIn.
And TikTok. So you were able to do some big shit with TikTok, huh?
Yeah, I have 74 something thousand followers on TikTok, which for a digital marketing guy and all I talk about is nerdy stuff, apparently is pretty good. It really freaks you out when you realize how many stadiums you can fill with the people that follow you. I'm like, holy shit, this fills the T-Mobile Stadium 3 times. Oh my God.
Dude,
But
even
yeah,
getting 1,000 views on anything is like huge to me,
oh,
right?
it's huge. Early on, dude, you want to know like early on Facebook Reels. I have a couple on there that have 1.7 and 2 million views. It was early on though. And I had a couple go viral like that on TikTok, which is weird because it was talking about Google ads, but it's just providing value. And then there is like, it's like on, I'm just going to kind of hijack right here because like on TikTok, there is TikTok SEO, right? So you have a subject, you want to talk. Again, it's kind of like you're just answering questions or you're giving tips and you're providing this value, even for realtors. Like my sister is a realtor up here. And
Oh, cool.
years ago, yeah, years ago, she was like, when she was first breaking in, and I just straight up told her, I was like, yo, all you need to do is pump out content. Pump out content that's like useful, not you necessarily trying to shill yourself or push, but like how to set up, how to stage your home, how to pick a realtor, red flags, yada yada. And that between TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, like she only works off of referrals now. So she's I don't know. I mean, we live in Spokane, so it's not a huge town. We're sub a million people, but she's right up there on the top. But where it was like, yeah, with TikTok, you're answering questions. It's short form. Don't they'll be like, hey guys, it's me, Sudit. I sell houses. Would you like to learn how to do stage? No, no, fuck that. You have that hook. You literally on TikTok have 1.3 seconds to grab people's attention.
Sure.
1.3, bro. It used to be three, and then it got to about
It's so
1.3. So short.
that means like a visual hook and the first four words out of your mouth that got to be a throat grabber.
100%. And the visual hooks are people don't realize how much those actually play a role. You know what my favorite visual hook is?
What?
Combing my beard. It either triggers people really bad. I have this little itty bitty baby comb, and I will start my video off for the first 3 seconds combing my beard while I'm talking. Ooh, I get more views on those because it's a visual hook. They're like, what's he doing? Why is he combing his beard? This is really weird. And people will comment, they're like, that's so unprofessional. But guess what? I got engagement. Now the algorithm looks at it as, oh, let's push it out more. And then I get other people that will fight with them and then just more comments and more views. So I have that quick, hard hitting hook that's verbal, and then the quick 3 seconds of me combing my beard, and it gets people all the time. Those are always my best performing ones. So it could be you sitting down, it could be zooming in, it could be combing your hair, like even just putting your glasses on. It's a visual hook.
Getting out of a car, sitting up from a toilet, crossing your legs, right?
100%.
Opening a door.
Yeah.
So a lot of getting business from TikTok for you. How's that? You do a lot of CTAs in there? Calls to action?
I don't. That's the funny part. So TikTok helped me basically grow my agency $1 million in 1 year. This year's been different, but like last year we grew $1 million just from my TikTok content. We're not talking like I made no money from TikTok. It was all inbound leads. I never paid for an
So
ad.
people watching your content, then researching you and reaching out on your website.
Yeah, literally like that. There was
Not
no
DMs
CTAs.
inside of TikTok.
Nope. Nope. I have hundreds of DMs that I just don't have the time to answer. It's all, there was no, I have hardly any CTAs. There's no, go click the link in my bio, or if you want this, or if you want that. I'm very bad at call to actions, which I think works in my benefit because they get to not feel like I'm trying to sell them something. But then, and this applies to everybody, like you're not always trying to sell them. It's the old Gary V jab, right hook.
Yeah,
I should right hook more often, but I don't. But you give, and then eventually they will remember you when it's time and they need it. I've had people that have followed me for a year reach out and be like, yeah, dude, I've been following you for a year. I want to work with you. And to your point with one of your coaches, I think it was one of your coaches you were talking about
yeah,
earlier,
Goss.
those like for their like listings, or if they want to work with these people or even myself, like they're the easiest sales calls ever. My
Sure.
quickest one is 9 minutes.
Yeah, because these people already know you.
Yeah.
They're already sold. They've engaged with long form, the 7-4-11, right? 7-11-4. They're totally ready. So is the reason you don't do a lot of CTAs because just of the Gary V stuff, or You just
Yeah.
afterwards. I wish I would have done a CTA because I'm in the second group. Because yes, number one, Gary V. Short. Look at friggin' Hormozy from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's been giving away shit for years, and he made over 100
Mm-hmm.
mil by finally asking once. Like however much he made, it was a lot,
A lot.
and he just jabbed for the last 4 years. So I think yes, but also I still follow what Uncle Frank Kern says. So it's
I wish I was better at remembering to do the call to action, and I have gotten a little bit better. And mine are more now soft CTAs, so it's not a hard at the end of
let
like
me
what
know
I'm
if you
talking
want.
about. Not even that. It's like this is what we do for our clients all the time and help them grow, blah blah blah. At the end. So if you made it all the way through 40 seconds of a video of something I'm because I'm only talking about stuff that like we actually do or that like the educational aspect of it, or here's how we took this client from $300,000 a month to $600,000 a month in 4 months. Boom, here you go. That's actually true. But it's like those are soft CTAs where I'm not really trying to tell you like go to my bio, click the link, go to the landing page, fill out the form, and
Sure.
book a call. But like you subliminally, that's what I'm trying to make you do.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so TikTok, short videos, answering questions, visual hook, super soft CTAs. And as we're talking, I think about all the ways that, like, number one, there's realtors out there crushing it on social media,
Hmm.
and a lot have a mix of stuff. But also for like real estate team leaders like myself, like you could very easily talk about how an agent joined your team and they didn't have anything and you gave them this training and now they're having the best year ever.
So then take that a step farther, create yourself a playbook or a guide. And I'm doing like air quotes because it's an ebook or a lead magnet.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, if you want to know how to do this yourself too, like comment, I don't know, real estate below, and I'll send you the link to download. You send them to a landing page, you get their info, they get
Yeah.
the guide. Now you're just like built your list.
Yes. Good. So me and you hang out on Facebook a lot. In fact, I want to congratulate you and give you props for you all my posts. You're a good friend.
I do. I see them all. I'm like, boom, hitting it. I don't care if anybody else did. Hitting it. Starting to see you more on Instagram too. I'm trying to hit all those as well. But yeah, there's
Uh,
a couple there. You were like, thanks, Mitch. I'm like, that's the only one that liked it. What the hell?
we talk about this insider driven. Like Facebook for me is the number one place to make money. What do you think about for your agency business?
Yeah, Facebook, it is for really anybody. TikTok has pivoted this year. It's just been a turbulent year for TikTok. Let's just put it that way because of all the bans and non-bans and
Sure.
everything. But
And Instagram is finicky, dude. I've done everything, paid for the coaches, paid for the agencies, did
yeah,
all the stupid shit. I've had videos with over 4 million views on them, and now I'm gonna get 1,000.
I've had the same thing on LinkedIn. I've had videos get over 1 million views on LinkedIn and nothing. I'm like, what the French toast? Okay. But Facebook's a different thing. One, you like Facebook itself, not Instagram, but like Facebook, you have
Your
an
personal
older,
profile, digital creator.
right, digital creator, you want to be in professional mode, like text, image posts do really well, as you and I both know.
Austin
It's
Armstrong was just on the show, and we went deep. Yes,
Oh yeah, so boom, there you go. Everybody go listen to that one again because Austin's brilliant at what he does, and
yes,
we're trying to emulate him. But it's
we
you have
are.
an older
Me and you
you
are 100%. Yes,
100%. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Austin's doing this, yeah, I'm doing it too. Fuck, I'm
Yes,
not waiting.
exactly.
But Facebook has an older crowd, so it's like people. I laugh even from an ad side when people are like, "Yo, people are still on Facebook." Yeah, dude, guess who's on Facebook? 35 and over. You know, me, 40-year-olds. What do we have? We're more established. We have careers. We have savings accounts. We have ways to spend money. We're not Gen Z. We're not, I don't know, baby millennials, as I'll call them, because it's like I'm right on that cusp. So I'm technically an elder millennial, which is annoying. No offense to
Okay.
millennials out there, but I'm more of a zennial, the Gen X that got lumped into millennials. But
Gen X, yeah.
yeah. I was basically raised by boomers as Gen X, and but it's no, Facebook is a much more well-established crowd. Like it's just a much better platform, and that's where buyers really are. Like they just have all that expendable income. So if they're looking for a house and or just it, like my sister, I'll fall back to my sister with the organic as a realtor, just putting out those Facebook reels, tagging your town so it stays in your town and people are going to see it more and more. And then it's just that 7 4 11, no trust. Like eventually when they need somebody, they're going to remember, oh yeah, Sunit, been seeing that dude's videos all the time and he's been dropping all this knowledge. Like I'm going to hit him up. And then they're going to either reach out in DMs, most likely from Facebook. It's very rare for me to get a DM now. They go to my actual website or my landing pages and fill out the forms to reach to work together that way.
How much of the leads, air quotes, leads that you're generating on Facebook are from like non-follower traffic?
I
That's the
don't,
thing, dude, is the
yeah,
non-follower shit is weird.
it is. It is very weird. I don't know because on Facebook I have almost 40,000 followers.
Okay, so you
Um,
have a lot of followers on Facebook though.
yeah, I guess that's what everybody says. I'm always like, I don't know, is that a lot? Dude, I get recognized in airports now. You know how freaky that is? Like, I'm sure you get recognized too, but like,
Yeah, yeah, but it's still freaky.
it's still freaky. They're like, oh, Mitch. I'm like, oh, what?
But also, when I had crazy facial hair, it happened more.
It's true. This does stand out. Like, it's very
Mitch's
much
big
Mitch.
beard for our listeners.
Yeah.
He has a big ass beard. Yes.
Yeah, no, but from the non-followers, it's hard to quantify organic because I used to last, like towards the end of last year is when it trailed off, but I used to actually get people who would send me a message. So I'd always have to be checking my spam section inside a messenger or message requests. And then that's pretty much stopped. And now I just find leads coming in that are tagged because I use Bitly links. So I can
Okay.
track like, what did this
Use
come from
Bentley
my,
links in Facebook.
but I will only use it on my profile. So it's if they go to my
Okay.
profile and view and it's hey, blah blah blah, here's my website, they click on that. So then I know it came from Facebook organic, Instagram organic, and TikTok organic.
Okay, good.
Um,
That's a good point.
yeah, then the paid side I use UTM parameters so I can know did it come from TikTok paid, Facebook paid, or Instagram paid. But anyways, I forgot what I was saying. But it's no, it's an interesting world. So I don't really know. I don't have a percentage off the top of my head. I will say though, what I can speak to is from a paid perspective. I get more now from Facebook and Instagram in the last year and a half than I do TikTok. And the ones from Facebook and Instagram are much more qualified.
For your agency work
They have bigger
or paid
businesses,
agency
they're
work.
older, paid agency work.
And your ads are fire.
Oh, thank you.
I really like all the images that you're using.
Those are all ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So you're obviously using Chat GPT. Yeah, dude. It's the interesting thing with real estate is the Facebook leads for home buying are of a lower quality than
Hmm.
PPC, and those are in real estate also pretty
Very expensive.
very expensive. And you're competing with the Zillow, the Realtor, the Redfin, right? And then those companies sell those leads for a big, fat, huge margin, right?
Right.
But I'm always thinking about like the organic side and the strategy. And I think that your sister having success just from posting answers to common questions, taking her to the top is a good case study.
Oh, 100%. And it's for everybody. As you and I feel like you and I both know, like the whole personal brand thing is where everything is shifting to, whether you like it or not. Like I made a video on TikTok the other day, and part of it is I don't care if what you're doing, like your founder's video, your why, whatever. I don't care if you don't like getting on video, do it.
You
People
have to.
buy from people. People deal with people. Like they
Yeah.
want to see you, they want to like you. It makes every interaction so much better than you're out there educating people and helping them. Like I'd lost my train of thought, but that's just get on video. If you don't like it, do it. But yeah, the personal brand thing, like that's just where it's at.
It's where it's at. And it comes down to what we're both doing for all the listeners. And I'm so glad Mitch is here because we're on this journey. We post short form videos at least once a day, going back years.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm like 4 years every day. Which platform? All of them but Snapchat.
Literally, people will even in the agency world. I was at an agency mastermind in July, and like the amount of times that people were posting on just one platform, I was like, "You guys," they're like, "How many times you posted it?" I'm like, 18. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's twice on 8 platforms or 9 platforms. Like we're hitting every single one but Snapchat.
Yeah.
LinkedIn twice a day, YouTube twice a day, TikTok twice a day, Facebook on my business page for my like my the fan page of me,
Yeah.
which I don't know why we do that, but and
We,
then
we
my
do that
personal
because we used to
profile.
have to run ads to our personal brand, but now we don't have to anymore.
Yeah, that's right. I wish they would have let us hook up the scheduling ones to our personal profiles, but that's not
Yeah.
there yet. But yeah, no, it's and all you got to do is repurpose it. It's make the video, disperse it. You could turn it into written content. That's the other thing too. Like you can take one topic and kind of split it out into like 4 micro pieces of content.
Oh, or you can do it. You can use it for B-roll. Use it.
Oh yeah.
There's just the opportunities to repurpose everything are endless. Probably too much,
Oh, 100%.
but also I want everybody listening and watching to go to both to my Facebook profile, Mitch's Facebook profile, Austin's Facebook profile. I got on a call with Rachel Miller, who's a mutual friend of ours, yesterday because I have my book launch coming, and I called her for advice. I don't even feel like putting out a book after Hermosi did that big
I
launch.
know, right?
I'm all, why? Why? I want to read his. I got 6 of his. I got to read now. But she was saying too. Oh, straight text and colored background is getting the most reach right now.
Yep. That's funny to say that you talked to her yesterday. I talked to her this morning. But no, same thing. And when I looked at my insights, it was I'm like, why am I even posting my reels on here? They're like, it's the
Reels aren't
second
doing
to
shit on
last.
Facebook.
No, it's all text with that color background and short, sweet, and then share some knowledge down in the comments.
Dude, Twitter 2025, 118 characters on Facebook. Dude.
Isn't that wild? I have ChatGPT so confused. Are you posting on Twitter? No, Facebook, but it just needs to be short.
Yes, I have a good prompt to make those threads that I can send you. That
Oh, dope.
I just took from Austin, so I can just
Yeah.
give it to you anyways. And I'll give it to anybody who wants to if they reach out. And now, what do you think about the vanity metrics on Facebook? How crazy do those make you?
Which ones?
The likes and comments when we make a good ass post, and there's just nothing.
Oh yeah, bombs, and you're like, what the hell? That drives me nuts. I hate that. Like it's I had this realization yesterday. I'm like, I'm checking my phone way too much after I post something on
Bro,
Facebook.
same. That's why I bought this, the friggin' brick.
Yeah, I saw you post about that.
Yes, yes. That one got some engagement. I bought this because I don't want to check my vanity metrics all day long. I don't care what anyone else is posting. You all like
Yeah.
because we're homies like that. But I just want to check how my own shit's doing.
Oh, I'm checking the likes, comments, the shares, and then the clicking the like view insights to see how many impressions it's got.
Yeah. View
Like
insights.
way too many times a day. It's posted 50 minutes later. It's like
Yes,
it
dude,
takes me back
dude.
to the beginning of when I was posting on TikTok, where I'd post and then go check how many views do I have? Oh, how many views do I have?
Yeah, it's maddening. And as soon as I feel discouraged by that, I'm all, oh, I'm just gonna make another threads post with ChatGPT and see what
Yeah.
happens. And it always turns it around. When I write
Well,
some good copy and have a good picture and a visual hook,
100%. I had one thing it's funny. I tell people this and then I don't follow myself. So it's like, do as I say, not as I do. But like, I'll tell people like, just because like people get discouraged by 200 views. I do the same thing. 500 views. I'm like, this is bullshit. This is stupid. Why am I doing this? But imagine standing in front of 500 people.
oh, it's huge.
It's huge. Like a room full of people would be like less than 500 people. It's just that's why I try to get people to like picture that. And even when I was early on getting followers, business and stuff through TikTok, I remember when I first hit 30,000 and I was like, people were like all stoked. I'm like, it's no big deal. They looked up stadium sizes and they're like, you do realize like my local stadium can't hold that many people that has followed me. And I was like, what the hell? You mean no, I could not imagine speaking in front of that many people. So I kind of picture that. Like, you don't have to go mega viral. You just got to get in front of the right person with the right message.
Yes, yes. Okay, so any last bit of advice for everyone who's listened to us geek out about social media and traffic?
I would say that it's funny, but stay true to yourself. Be you. I don't know if they can see this or not, but the sign
Nobody
behind me,
cares. Work
nobody
hard.
cares, work harder. If I listen to what other people said, like the comments and like people that have been like, that's unprofessional or that's the reason I didn't reach out to you. that's just who I am. Like nobody cares. Work harder. Just don't quit. Like work, hustle, kill. So I just my biggest thing would be like just be authentic and true to yourself. Don't try to be something you're not because people will smell it 100 miles away.
Yes. If somebody wants to reach out to you and maybe hire your agency for some dope ass ads or just learn more about you, where should they go?
You can go to barhammarketing.com, which is my website. You'll love the very first homepage. It literally says no bullshit marketing, right, in big letters. That's so neat knows that's just who I am. And then, yeah, of course, anywhere on the internet, you can find me on Facebook, Mitch Barham, and then everywhere else, I am at Beardpreneur. So like entrepreneur, but with a beard. So Beardpreneur.
Clever.
Yeah.
Clever. Good. Guys and Mitch, dude, thank you for coming on. Everyone listening. Yo, I'm getting really into the marketing and social media because I want to get more better leads for all of us. So I bring in my agency buddies because they have they always have a closer eye on what's happening and what's really working out there because they get paid to do that. Their job is to get traffic. So they know. And the social media opportunity that we have in front of us right now, especially with the AI, is going to be a gold rush for those that do it right.
Big time.
Yes, if you want to learn more about that, make sure to continue listening to the Reside Platform podcast. You got something out of this, share it with a friend. Click and subscribe and comment, all that stuff. And we'll see you in the next episode of the Reside Platform podcast. Peace.